Good morning, good morning. Let's see. I'm kind of brain dead. It's Saturday. It is chilly here this morning, but it will be better. I have all these tiny little scraps of that washi paper that I cut up yesterday. Well, let's look at yesterday's. Oh, I really like that. I really like that. Can't see hardly. It's camouflaged quite a bit, which is what I wanted. But today, I don't know if we're going to use them, but we just have all these tiny little scraps. And I painted this last night, so it was nice and dry. Kind of like a frame around here with all these little scraps is what I'm going to do. We went out to dinner last night, found a new restaurant. Our normal little Friday night dive was, the sign out front said, "Gone fishing." I'm like, okay. Which a lot of restaurants here close down over the winter because it's not the popular tourist time. Although there's a lot of golfers and a lot of snowbirds. So little by little, it's not nearly as much as it used to be. Of course, the chains don't, but like the local places do. The family-owned places, which there's still a few, or small restaurants. So we had to find another dive, and we found another dive. And it's called what was it called? Big Hot Fish Club. It is the oldest establishment, the oldest restaurant in Myrtle Beach area, surrounding area. It's actually in Murrells Inlet, and it is in the oldest building of Murrells Inlet. That restaurant has been going since 1792. It was started by a bunch of old planters, which, oh, where did you come from? I thought you went for a walk. Hold everything. Okay, problem solved. Anyhow, the restaurant was started by these group of planters. Back then, rice and or indigo. And they were known for, they loved food and they loved cooking. Well, they loved probably in those days watching other people cook for them. And all of that entails. But they tore the building down. They tore the restaurant down during the Civil War. They didn't want the Yankees to get anything, which they did do things like that. And all right, somewhere in here is those other washi tape rolls. I might just be seeing things that are at home. Anyhow, it was really good. I had crab and lobster crostini. I had two appetizers. Well, I had a soup and an appetizer. Crostinis, but it was this hot crab and lobster dip with garlic and all of the yummy stuff. And my husband had a lobster pot pie. He said that was outstanding. We were both, and I had she crab soup. She crab soup is a southern thing, and it's delicious, but it's usually, I like it if it's not covered up in other stuff. This was not. It was so good. So good. And we left just groaning. We were so full. Anyhow, okay, today my prompt to myself is archaeologists. And so I love, if you've ever heard me say, if you've been here for a long time, you've heard me say this over and over again. I love learning by journaling, and I love looking up facts. I have journals about famous South Carolina women, famous California women. I love learning by journaling. And So I looked up a few famous women archaeologists, and I'm going to write their names down here. And I don't know where that's going to lead to. But I have, and they just discovered a 4,300-year-old tomb in ancient Egypt, or in Egypt, outside of Cairo, that extends back to, well, 4,300 years ago. The 4,300-year-old tombs of Saqqara, Saqqara, and 5th and 6th dynasties of the Old Kingdom, 19 miles south of Cairo. So I'm like, okay, well, that's all wonderful. And I think I'm going to do it in this pen because it'll be permanent. And I just want to write their names down here. Margaret Murray. I did women because, hello. And these are all women from a long time ago. So not only were they amazing, but they also had to fight the stigma of a woman. You know. Okay, come on, thing. Oh, why won't this work? All right. Kathleen Kenyon. Oh. And I don't know anything about them other than they were famous women archaeologists, and I'm leaving it at that. If they did bad things, I'm not so sure. I don't want to know. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. Dorothy Garrod, Garrod. Zelia Nuttall. She was a famous one that discovered Aztec Mexican cultures and pre-Columbian manuscripts a long time ago. Margaret Murray. Seems like I've done something with her already. And then we're going to put in 4,300-year-old tomb. Now, I only know that's where I'm going so far. So, here's a ripped piece of jelly paper. And if I put that over that, it'll give it texture, but it won't cover up the names yet. Let's just give it some age. And this probably would be better put on with Mod Podge or something, but hell, who wants to do what's better? I think I'm going to see if there's any more see-through things. Here's a piece of vellum. What does vellum do when you wrinkle it? That's even better. Again, this probably would be better with other stuff. Not medium, but these women probably got where they were going because they didn't follow the rules. So who wants to be a rule follower? Not me. Now, laws and things, yes, but, you know, rules of society, maybe not. I don't even know what this is going to do, but we shall see. Let's see if there's anything else in here clearish. Most likely not. I may inherit some saran wrap though, because I bought some cheap saran wrap thinking it was the press and seal kind. And it's not. So it's a huge waste, and we can't have a waste. Kind of like this, because you can still read parts of the names through it. Oh, drats. I ripped it. If you can hear the washing machine, sorry. It's right there. Okay. Now what? I don't know, says me. Okay, stalling for a minute here. It's my note to myself for what needs to go on here tomorrow on the back. Yeah, that restaurant was really neat. It was packed, so it's obviously quite popular. And you could tell it was a lot of older people, so as in old timers that know the good spots, and not just because they advertise a lot. I think I'm gonna put this paper here just because it's gorgeous, and this is gonna be describing where she's from, Big Sur, and it's bluish and got some of these other colors in it, and it gets another piece of paper out of my box. More importantly, and it just looks pretty. Speaking of which, let's go through here. This is my kit that I made for myself. I really don't want to cover up those names. I am going to I really don't. I want them to still be mysterious findings under here, even though I thought I did. Wondering if I take a brown one of these and kind of just do like, what's her name? Robin McClendon, my mind just went blank, with her script, her fake script. Whoa, I don't think the pen runs away on her. Oh, and I thought of another place to possibly look for labels. I have a teeny tiny bag in my Hobonichi inside another bag. Don't judge me for being a bag lady. And they might have little labels in them. Which folder is it in? Although there might be some good stuff in there too. Ooh, sloth stickers. Oh, here we go. No? No? Is it in here? I just had it yesterday. But see, here's a sticker that's a postcard, but some of that can be cut apart. That's good. Here's some vellum. I've had these things for 100 years. Mexico. Oh, let's do the Mexico one because one of these ladies is a Mexican archaeologist. Oh, here's some stuff that I made just with stamps and scraps. Made my own stamps. That could work, although I'm not crazy about that color. Here's another tag from somewhere. There we go. That's a good one. This could be a good one. Oh, this is a good one. It's got postmarks on it. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's quite enough because I'm going to probably cut these up. A little bit of paper that might work in here. Going through the bag of tricks. Whoa. That's shaking the entire house. Can you hear that? The washer and dryer here are fantastic. The only problem is they're huge. And if you do a medium-sized load, which is what we come up with by a week or half a week or so, it plays havoc with its mechanisms, and that is the dog. Okay, we got good enough stuff here. This is a picture of an oven from my November journal. I'm sorry if that dog's your ears are being broken right now. My husband is trying to coordinate with a power washer that's down the road to power wash the front of the house because it's under this gigantic oak tree and there's mold on the outside paneling. If he could power wash that, that'd be great. He's probably also barking because the entire house is shaking from the wash machine. A rinse cycle. Okay, this I'm going to glue down the whole thing. This is that vellum piece of that cathedral in Mexico. But I have had these things for probably 20 years. I think they were a, gypsies. 4 gypsies, what was that? 7 gypsies company from a long time ago. I have one left, Amsterdam. Okay, this might be a sticker. Which is slightly vellum-ish, see-through-ish. So now we can start. Oh, I'm going to have to do something here because vellum and glue don't like each other. I'm overlapping these a little bit now. Oh, this says, yeah, these are passport stamps that I stamped on here with scraps and paint, and then I stamped them on top and made my own postage stamps. There's a great one here. And it just adds enough extra stuff. That one's a little bit too white. So let's see if we can't tone it down. You know, I'm beginning to wonder, are these classified as art journals or junk journals? I call it art, but I've been watching another lady and she is doing something, a different style, a different topic completely, and a different reason. But she's calling hers junk journaling. But she's layering and layering and then layering some more, and then, oh yeah, layering some more. Like, are mine not art journals? Junk journaling, art journals with a junk journal style. That's what I'm going to call it. Okay, now I'm going to strategically come in and do some cover up here. So just adding some other, the rest of these pieces here where there's no writing. Or little writing. This is good. And kind of just keep layering a little bit. And some of these might be a little too white, so I can kind of like make other shapes on them or marks. Kind of push them back a little bit. This looks like a mustardy color. I'm just adding, going over, just putting stuff by some of these lines on the vellum. Just basically just keep adding layer upon layer upon layer, and oh yeah, add another layer when you're done. When I start to cut apart some of these little pieces or glue down, cut them apart, I find out that I'm not the best gluer in the world. Trial and error. Don't do what I do, do what I say. Oh, we still have this. It was cold this morning, first thing. Like 37 or something like that. But it's supposed to be like 58. That's acceptable. All right, I think I can throw this parts away. So here we got rid of a couple little pieces of paper. This can go in here. This might go in here. And then let's cut one stamp out of here. These green stamps would be good for, oh, this one is from Peru, for Vietnam. All right, where can we add a stamp? Kind of covered up something over here. I've been having, indigenous people striking at Machu Picchu. Have you seen that cartoon? For some reason, oh, this is instructions. To make this a pocket, fold and glue here, fold and glue here. Oh, we always celebrate on birthdays and crew for good luck. Best, Reg. I love that. We're going to save that for something else. I don't know what. But I think that might take care of us for today. And we already know that tomorrow we're going to do, this is the Archaeologist description of this page. And I might put those ladies' names down. And then our character, Sarah Sloth, her educational background and stuff like that. Like Oxford and her Fulbright scholarship and those kind of things. That she was lucky enough to get. Love it. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.